Hello, students of Bridgewater State University. My name is Alex Chrisman, and I am the Graduate Assistant for Math Services in the Academic Achievement Center. Today, I'm here to talk to you all about the services in the AAC, and more specifically, how the services can help you over the next few years, including math services. So to introduce the faculty for math services, on the right, you'll see a picture of me. This is for when I graduated last year. And on the left, you'll see our faculty director, Professor Donna Russo. She has been a professor for Bridgewater for a many number of years. And recently, as of 5 years ago, took up the role of faculty director of math services. And we have been working with each other basically ever since in different capacities. So right now I want to go over all the different services that the Academic Achievement Center has to offer, because it's more than just math services. And I want to make sure that you students at BSU have that information in case, it would ever become necessary for you to use any of those services. So for the first two bulletin points, I like to point out that these typically follow for every single service that we offer. So on top of math services, where we have just math tutoring, where, as you can see below, these are a list of courses that math services can offer. On top of that, we also have Tutoring Central, where they handle most courses outside of the math realm, as you could say. So they'll handle classes like Philosophy 111, or now Critical Thinking 111, chemistry, biology, history, geography, anything basically outside the realm of math, they will handle. Except for accounting and finance, we also have a accounting and finance lab down in the Academic Achievement Center as well, specifically for those intro level accounting and finance courses. Next to that, we also have our writing studio, where if you need any help for, with writing a paper in your English class, they do everything from helping organization of your paper to writing a thesis with you. So they can come very helpful if that is something that you may need to look into. Next to them, we also have second language services. So now these go outside the realm of tutoring. And second language services are for individuals who come to BSU where English is not their first language. So they can get resources there that would help them in class. We also have academic coaches, where they help you practice better study habits, as well as time management and time organization, to make sure you stay on track while you're trying to manage a bunch of different aspects of life, including classes, maybe work, maybe family. So they can help you with that area. And then we also have student accessibility services, where if you may have had an IEP in high school or a plan in high school, it does not necessarily carry over into college, but they can get you those same accommodations in classes that you had during your high school experience. So these two top points, I'll talk about them briefly, because like I said, every single department follows these in some way. So for the first one, we offer tutoring or offer services to variety students and for a variety of classes at BSU to no charge to you. These are completely free, and basically you pay for them with your tuition and fees. So there's no charge that you'll see at the end of the semester or anything like that. It's totally free. Bullet point number 2, I'm going to word a little bit differently. Tutoring sessions are run by your peers. Yes, that's true. So anything that has to do with tutoring, it's a fellow peer that took that class probably a semester or two before you, did really well, and decided that they wanted to help others and make some money while doing it. So these are all students going for your undergraduate degree. These are not professors. These are not graduate students. These are strictly undergraduate students. Now, when you get into academic coaching, second language services, and student accessibility services, this is where you're going to encounter more graduate assistantships. But again, these are graduate students who are there working on their graduate degree and trying to get more practice in their field that they're trying to get a degree in. So with that being said, we'll move down the list. You may be enrolled into a PAL course. A PAL course just means that you have a assigned tutor specifically for your class. This is most seen with 095 or Math 110. You may be also registered in an ET course. An ET course is basically the same thing, except they're considered more of a student instructor, where they will physically teach a section of the course along with your professor. But they will also do the same things as a PAL, meaning you will have them as a tutor for one-on-one sessions or small group sessions. Now, open tutoring is open to everybody, and this is by appointment only through academia, but we are offering this both online and in person. The next slide will go over how exactly you make that appointment for online and in person, and that is for everything that can be found in the Academic Achievement Center. So I will stay on the slide a little bit longer just so people can either screenshot this or pause the video, take down whatever they need to. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to either copy and paste this link or copy down this link to bridgew.academia.net. This is the hub where all appointments are made for the different services found in the AAC. Once you do there, once you go onto that website, you log in with your BSU credentials. And once you log in, you'll see a button that says click on new appointment. You'll create a new appointment. Now, I wrote down for math services purposely that you'll choose either in-person or online math and statistics tutoring. I do want to emphasize that this same option will be for every single department, as I mentioned previously. So whether it's academic coaching, whether it's different tutoring, whether it's a writing studio, whether it's student accessibility services, everything will be online or in person as an option. So you have the right to choose whichever works best for you. I do want to note that if you do not see availability for that class or whatever you're trying to get help with online or in person, always switch over to the other format to see if there's anything available that way to get it faster if you think you're going to need help faster in that manner. So then you're going to choose the course you need help in, whether that's the actual course or that's academic coaching itself. You're going to select the time slot that works best for you. Again, so once you choose the course, it'll give you the availability of all tutors for that subject and what days and times they can work. And once you create your appointment, that's all set. You just check your email for confirmation and it goes straight to your BSU email. Online appointments will have a confirmation email with a Zoom link in it, meaning that that's the link that you will use for your online meeting. In-person confirmation emails will specifically just say the date and time and the person that you're meeting with, and you just show up at the date and time to the Academic Achievement Center. So where are we located? This is always a really great question because a lot of people know where the library is, but may not know where the Academic Achievement Center is. We are in the basement of the Maxwell Library. In case you ever get lost or you're not sure where to go, it's the same floor and right across from Starbucks. Everyone on campus knows where Starbucks is. And as you're waiting in line, if you look to the right, as you're at the counter, you'll see a set of double doors. That is the Academic Achievement Center itself. And once you walk through those double doors, you'll see our sign, Math Services, right across the way. And like I said, once you make your appointment, just come on over at that day and time, and we'll gladly help you out. So after you make your appointment, we ask that you just check in. It's very simple. You'll see when you walk in that there's a computer. You just take your Connect card, slide your Connect card, or punch in your banner ID, whichever one, and it'll sign you in. Once you are signed in, your tutor will come up and grab you for your session, and you two could start working for either your half-hour or hour session. Some tips and reminders for your sessions that I think are very important. Number one, masks are required for in-person sessions. Again, we are doing sessions inside buildings at BSU, and we have to follow that mask mandate that they require all students and faculty, whether they are vaccinated or not, to be wearing a mask while indoors. So keep that in mind, because that may be something that you want to go online for instead, where you will not need one. Another key point is please come prepared with material which to talk about. This is very important because especially if you are not in a class where there's a PAL or a tutor assigned to it, if you don't have a general subject or area in which you're working on, your tutor is not going to be able to help you. So just make sure that you come with some type of idea. Very common in math, you could say like quadratic equations or adding exponents or multiplying exponents, something like that. After that, we could take it from there. If you need to cancel your appointment, that's totally fine. We understand life comes up. Just please do so on academia. Once you are on academia, you'll see an option over your appointment made where it'll be like, oh, would you like to cancel? Just click on yes, cancel out your appointment, and you'll be all set. There's nothing else that you have to do with that. It'll send a notification to both the tutor and the faculty, including myself, where we will make sure that your tutor knows and everything's all set. I like to say number 4 is the most important aspect and reminder, or tip, I should say. Don't be scared to ask questions when you are down here. The entire AAC is devoted to helping students either with learning assistance or advising. And so with that being said, we are basically built to help you. So if you have any questions about anything, and if we do not offer that said service, we will try to find an area on campus or in the Bridgewater community that does offer that service and try to get you connected with those people. And as I mentioned before, our staff are all students too. I wouldn't say all, but it's a good majority. I believe over 70% of the total staff in the Academic Achievement Center are either undergraduate or graduate students, besides the faculty supervisors that supervise us. If there are any questions, please feel free to either write down or screenshot or copy and paste this link or either email. If there are any questions, I would first try to go to our intranet site where you will find a variety of information for not only just math services, but it'll give you answers to many other areas in the AAC as well. So it can direct you there. If not, always feel free to email us at either my email, which is the first one, or the director's email, which is the second one. With that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the informative presentation, and I wish you the best of luck for the rest of the semester. Thank you.